there, punchies. Nicotero from 145 out, hitting out of the sand. 2 shots behind the leader. And he breaks the desk.
He broke the monitor. He broke the
Exactly how we drew it up.
Oh, you're making it worse.
This is live television, folks.
Oh my God.
We in further review of that clip, Alex pointed something out. We don't think Matt knew that I broke the TV. He's just like, oh, he hit the desk. He says he hit the desk. Anyway, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Woo. Welcome to Punchline. I'm Frank Nicotero, longtime comedian, lifelong sports fan, and killer of one monitor yesterday on a backswing. I blame Matt Everett. He told me all of a sudden, I said it was a little sand trap shot right by the hole. And he said 145 yards. I'm like, oh, I got to crank. I can't believe I did that. I'm really embarrassed. And thank you to Jerry for repairing that rather quickly and installing a new one so we could do our PGA special yesterday that is living on our site right now. Please watch. It's a really good show. The guys really know what they're talking about. So you can watch that tomorrow. Wait, what did Daniel Pacheco just do?
Yeah. He gave us $9.99 for giving him a winning parlay yesterday.
Oh my God. All right, let's get to the show. Hey, you just heard his voice behind the desk there, ladies and gentlemen, is sitting behind the glass so I don't shatter him with a golf club, is Ryan B. McCormick with the K, but the B stands for backup, so I don't hurt you. Ryan McCormick. Yay, Ryan. Woo.
Yay.
What's happening, man?
Yeah, our parlay yesterday, we Matt liked the Reds.
Let's talk about it. Nailed it or failed it. We'll do it in a second because we had a hot day. But Daniel Pacheco, oh my God. On the show today, ladies and gentlemen, it's Wednesday. It's also known as Hump Day.
Oh,
thank you. And two-time national champ and the winner of 4 best balls on Monday, sports analyst Alex White. Yay, Alex.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Alex. Alex, what do you got cooking for picks at 12:36?
Well, I'm going to try and keep it going. I've got 2 baseball and then 1 play in the NBA.
I love it. Also on the program, we have another lady coming in on the show today. It only took an additional 100 shows for her to return. She was supposed to be here last Wednesday. Little scheduling conflict. She will be in here. You can check her out over at the Sahara, where she is one of the MCs for the Magic Mike Live show. Jaclyn Marfuggi Caprio makes her return. She's a big Giants fan. We have New York Giants news to talk about. We can talk about that later. We'll save all the football. We're going to get to there. But Daniel Pacheco, wow, we'll get to that too. Today
it was
May
for the
15th.
Monitor.
What's that?
I thought it was for the monitor, but
Alex, you took the joke right out of my mouth. No. I want you to. I thought he was like, "Hey, Frank, we feel bad," but Jerry got that in.
Jerry
such
did
a
do
hurry.
a great job. Yeah.
Yeah, because of all days to do it was the day when we're doing like one of our specials here at South Point Studios, and that special looked great, and he got it in. So thank you, Jerry. Once again, proving he is the MVP. Today is May 15th. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's National Nylon Stockings Day. Alex, something tells me you don't own them. You have to be like over 70 probably to own some. This was the norm in the 70s. Ladies all wore nylons.
right.
Okay, so I remember my mom.
Where's he going with that?
Oh, okay. So my mom would make me go down to the store, and she'd give me like $3, $4, whatever, and she'd say, "Run into the legs display." Now we have a picture of what these look like. This is file footage right there. That is not my mother. So this was the display. This was like an end cap, right? It was at the end of an aisle. And my mom would give me money and she would say, "Go in and get me nude ones." There was a color called nude. So I'm going in and I'd have to look through and go, okay, tan, dark, nude. Oh, I found my mom's nude stockings. So you'd go and then it came in an egg. So they're called legs eggs. So you'd open it up and there was a pair of pantyhose and then I'd keep the egg and I'd put Hot Wheels in there or like baseball cards. And it was like my private, and I had a collection of eggs. Legs, eggs, because my mom...
Okay, what did I used to do with them?
Okay, what did you used to do with the eggs? You used to put bubble gum in them.
No.
Candy.
No. Did I stuff my shirt with them? Yes.
You took them off? Oh, yeah, I think my sister probably did. Yeah, you took it off and it made it look like... I don't know why I did that. Again, with the handkerchiefs. Andrew, Drew Dog, you got another montage shot. But anyway, when the ladies don't wear nylons anymore.
No. It's leggings now.
It's leggings, yeah.
It's your actual pants. So
by the way, I don't even know if the Legs company is still in business. They were a staple of every supermarket. And that woman's there. But I had to buy nude ones for my mom, and I'm still possibly scarred from that.
I think he's covering, saying he bought them for his mom, and he really wore them himself.
Well, that's when I was in my robbing bank phase. I would just put them over my head, and nude was the best way to go. All right, let's take a look at the people in the chat room here. Bad beat on Tuesday, said Keith Lyle. The monitor Frank broke. Very funny. Let's see here. Daniel Pacheco. Yeah, we're going to get to Nailed It or Failed It in 1 second. First, we have to also point out it's National Chocolate Chip Day. Now, the deli over there has massive chocolate chip cookies. They're like this big. We are going to grab one, but the line's super long today. There's a lot of people here. A lot of bowlers in town. So we feel the bowlers are big cookie eaters or big deli people. So I was like, oh, let's get a cookie. We don't have time. But Alex came to the rescue. She didn't even realize today. What did you bring in for?
So I brought these protein cookies.
They're protein cookies.
And they are chocolate chip.
All right, well, there you go.
You have to try. Have you had one?
No, I want to try one, though. All
Okay,
right,
so they have like the large ones you can buy, singles, and they're soft. But these actually taste more like a Chips Ahoy, I think.
Oh, my God. Now, are these are
now-
protein style?
Sure, yeah. So they're a
Let's see,
healthier
not bad.
option, right, for cookies?
I've fallen off the wagon. So let's...
What's the brand?
What's that?
What's the brand?
Oh, Lenny and Larry's.
We are sponsored by Lenny. Today's episode sponsored
by Lenny and Larry's chocolate chip cookies. Protein. I'm not going to open these. I'm going to do something horrible. I'm going to break a monitor. All right. Okay. Well, they're very thin and
You're going to
wafer-like.
spill your Starbucks.
What's that?
I thought you were going to spill your Starbucks.
Well, I'm sure I will.
Oh.
At some point.
I want one.
Toss
Toss it over the glass.
Kill some top.
Sponsored by.
Question.
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother? Is it Tuesday? Oh, no, it's not.
No, it's Wednesday.
Where'd the old monitor go? Where was it?
Sitting right here.
Oh my God, really? What are we gonna do with that? Should we have like a service for it?
Frank or Keith says we should auction it off as memorabilia.
I'm thinking we should. What is that shot? We're showing the monitor. It's kind of leaning against the wall there. Here, do you want me to get up? I'll point to it with the golf club. Hold on.
Hit it again.
We should auction it off for charity. There you go. Anyway.
We should have brought it to the golf tournament because they were auctioning some things. They made a lot of money there.
You know what? We put it downstairs in storage next year. That's the hot ticket item. People are like, oh my God, I can't wait to try and shoot a hole in one and win that. What was it, a Honda truck or a Toyota truck?
Yeah, it was a Honda Ridgeline.
Honda truck. No one came close. We don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, but we have the TV Frank Nicotero broke on punchlines. There you go. Anyway, it's also episode 153, which means I think this would be my 150th since I skipped out on 3 of them to go to New Orleans, and Alex and her father, Kenny White, filled in. And 100 shows ago, I can't believe this is already 100 shows ago, but it was the first time our hilarious friend and Chris Andrews' favorite stopped in, Bob Zaney, and tore the roof off this place. Check this out, 100 shows ago. Bob Zaney.
Did you just have to look at my name on the
I did
script?
not look at that. So
and you sent me a nice text. You might get a free buffet. What do I have to answer some questions?
I said I believe I've been doing this just for about 3 months here. We just launched the show.
And we're going to miss you, Frank. You know, some bigger names are moving out this way.
I told Frank, I said, when he gets here, let's switch out because I don't think I'm needed for this
wanted her
segment.
here.
No, you are needed for this segment. You know what? My God, do you think I want to look at Frank? I live in Henderson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and did you just point towards somewhere?
Well, it's right there.
You don't know where you're pointing, Frank.
No,
And the hair looks
Henderson.
great. You can't even see the tape anymore.
Can we find the show? Where can we find that movie, by the way?
It's somewhere. It's called the internet.
The
And
internet.
what you do is you Google.
I
Google things.
I've been using Ask Jeeves, and I'm not getting good results. I
Oh,
think that's
very
the problem.
funny. But I did go to your MySpace page, and it's really great songs there.
They do these specials. They tape them all in Utah. There's no alcohol, all right?
No,
at the
no,
show?
it's in Provo, and
In Provo.
that's why it's called Dry Bar.
Yeah,
So, boy, you must have been good on those logic tests.
I do. Bob, do you remember that?
Yes, very well.
But Alex just sitting there like this.
Yes.
He's just sitting there like, oh my God, please don't say anything about me. Bob is the best. He came back one other time and he did the Dennis Bono show, and you can catch Bob around town. He lives here with his lovely, lovely wife, Erin O'Connor, who helped get us people that we've had on the show, Jen Kay, Keith Lyle,
Aaron's even
and
been on the show.
the best. So there we go. Bob Dell saying, I think the nylons and pantyhose are two different things. Wait, what? And are nylons and pantyhose different? Well, what's the one piece thing? That was the legs were like one piece that you would pull, that women would pull. Are they different?
You did say that you
You're
would.
not. I'm on my own. I'm on an island, Bob. I think, says Bob. Jerry Trevino says those are my favorite. I think he's speaking about the rage rooms.
He's talking about the cookies.
Oh, well, Jerry, come on up. Can we allow Jerry out of the basement to come up and have a cookie? We'll save one for him. It's Frank's Rage Room. I think you pointed that out yesterday.
I said we should take it and have a.
That was from Reno Paul, who you will see later in the show. Reno Paul filed a video for us from Oracle Park, and you guys know about the 9-9 challenge we've been talking about. He did something kind of similar. It's San Francisco themed. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, it's time for Nailed It or Failed It. Okay, it's time for Nailed It or Failed It. We want to talk about
the screens up front.
Yeah, I think we have a grab. This is like an old grab. We haven't pulled this one out in a while.
Well, you have to tell me, is it nailed it or failed it?
These are all, I think it's get green. Turn on the green. This is Nailed It. All right, we're going to talk about Nailed It. Ryan, what did you have yesterday?
Well, we showed the stat of the Marlins.
That's it, this one.
Winning their 44th game for 11 years in a row since 2013.
Random stat. They're 11-0 in their last games on their 44th game in the last 11
And yesterday they played their 44th game against the Tigers.
Right.
Which went into extra innings, tied at 0.
Right.
And the only run of the game was the ghost runner on second base. So the only run was an unearned run.
Oh, my God.
And the Marlins ended up winning their 44th game of the year for the
12th
consecutive year.
12th straight year. And you know why I know this? Tommy let me know. He goes, it hit. Ryan Stat hit. So, yeah. So you had that. I'm going to give that as a win to you because you found that weird thing on, was it Brooksgate?
Yeah, it was from Brooksgate.
Brooksgate, please come on the show. We love you. And then, Alex, you nailed a couple things last night?
So I had the home teams, but I didn't lay the points. I just had money line.
Okay.
For the Knicks and the Nuggets, and then I gave out Boston Bruins first period.
There you go. So that's 3 wins.
And they won the game, but yeah.
Very nice. And how about Joker last night? I mean, they were down 2. He gets his 3rd MVP, right? They're down 2-0. Everyone's like, wah, wah, wah. And last night, the game he played was ridiculous.
Well, we'll talk more about that when we get to That's Crazy.
We will get to, is that why Alex looked at me like, shut up? All right.
What was the biggest nail of yesterday?
The biggest nail of yesterday, I would say Matt Neverett, our own Matt Neverett. The biggest nail would be me hitting the monitor. Yeah. I had a victory. I had Jaclyn Clark. We love CC. We talk about her all the time. I looked at those lines. We had lines at the South Point. Chris Andrews put up lines. And I think we nailed them all, actually. She went under.
She went under her point total by 1.5. She had 20 points. It was 21.5.
Right. She went under rebounds.
On rebounds, and she went under on assists.
Which we said.
But she went over on the 3-point
Boom!
totals.
I said take the 3.5, go over 3.5. And she hit her 4th one late. It was like, she was like one of these. And I'm like, shoot it, CC. Shoot it. And it was like almost like an awkward fadeaway. And the camera angle was perfect. It went right in.
Did you go over turnovers too?
I didn't oh my God. How about her turnovers?
There's no turnover props.
I know there's no turnover props, but my God. I mean, look.
Even though is out.
Everyone's out to get her.
Yeah,
it's her first pro game, so she had a little bit of jitters. 10 turnovers? Something like that?
Yeah, it was 10.
It was 10. Yeah.
It was, and a lot were early too.
Yeah.
I mean, look, she's pressing.
Yeah, she's also trying to do things. New teammates. They're going to figure her out. She's going to get more comfortable.
Yes.
It's Andrew McCutcheon homered.
Yeah, I mean, she went for a lot of passes
that
weren't the easiest, but she did it in Iowa all the time. But
trying to make the plays that her team needed to make because they did not.
And eventually, this will prove to work. I mean, it's just first game. Wait till she plays her first home game. Do you know how many little girls are going to have those jerseys on, and the crowd is going to be insane?
Yep.
Okay, when is the first home game? Soon, right?
I believe it's within this. Yeah, it's within this next week.
Now they go to New York next, though. So
is that where they go next?
It's going to be a tough game for them.
Whoa! All right, Jaclyn Clark, we love you. All right, so now. Oh, by the way, Matt Never. Oh, the Reds. We had the Reds last night too.
Yes,
and that's why Daniel Pacheco sent us
Reds and the Braves.
Yeah, Matt had the Reds, and he had the Braves money line. Braves won 7-0 over your Cubs.
Yes, they did.
Because Imagawa wasn't pitching.
Showed it.
Whatever.
Imanaga.
Yeah, that too.
The Cubbies haven't scored in either game in this series. So
yeah. Welcome to the Pittsburgh Pirates season.
Yeah.
But yeah, Andrew McCutcheon hit a homer. It's now Pirates 2, Brewers 10. Okay, so
we got to get some more wins out of Pittsburgh. I've got their win total.
Boy, they started 9-2.
I know.
I kept saying, I told you, looking good.
I have under in the Angels. That one's looking good. I have under in Red Sox, and they're surprisingly doing okay.
The Angels are the only team that are one game worse than the Pirates in the last 30 games. They're like 9-23, so that looks good. Pirates, they can't hit. Contact lens. Yep, it's out. Okay. What a week. All right. And it's time for That's Crazy.
That's crazy.
There it is.
That's crazy.
What? That's
That's crazy.
And it'll do that every time. All right, Alex, we always like to start with you. This is where we talk about something that happened last night that just makes you go, that's crazy. Alex, take it away.
Okay, we're going to start with that Nuggets and Timberwolves game. Talking about the Joker here. He joins, which this is actually crazy to me too, the player that he joins. But only 2 with 40 points, 10 assists, and 0 turnovers. And the player to do it before him was Chris Paul.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Yes.
Only players in NBA history with 10 points, 10 assists in a playoff game with 0 turnovers.
Wow, that's amazing. That's crazy. All right, very good. And Joker, by the way, you were talking about Jokic. Unbelievable that they've come back. They're now up 3-2 and in control.
Yeah, at one point you could get them to win the NBA championship at 16-1, and now they are 270.
Oh, my God.
Yep.
Wow. I mean, again, Noah Gardenshorts, big comedian here in Vegas.
Yep.
Huge fan. Must have been losing his mind. We should check in with him, see how he's feeling about that. Maybe have him back in to talk about it because he's a diehard Nuggets fan. But unbelievable. And like Anthony Edwards yesterday said, you can't. I mean, they threw his arm. They can't stop him. They're like, he's the best player in the NBA.
Yeah. Rudy Gobert can't do anything.
Gobert, he was like 8 for 9 against Gobert. Like the defensive player of the year had nothing.
Yep.
All right, Ryan, what is your line of the night?
Well, I first wanted to point out that you and Paul sing the punchline picks at 12:36 when you're at home.
Yeah.
And does that's crazy and then meows when she's at home. Okay, so that's crazy. The Los Angeles Dodgers have allowed 4 runs or fewer in 21 consecutive games, extending their franchise record. It's tied for the 5th longest single-season streak in the live ball era, so since 1920, with the 81 A's and the 65 Orioles, and they are still only behind the 2017 then Indians, 2010 Giants, 1972 Cubbies, and the 1924 Washington Nationals. And so they are finishing their series today against the Giants to hopefully, I mean, as a Cubby fan, I don't want to say hopefully, but Dodger fans are saying hopefully move up into tied for second place.
Okay.
With that record?
I didn't hear anything you said. I'm sorry. I got my contact back in, though. I wear hard lenses, and it was up in my eyelid, so you have to slowly massage it down. But, hey, you know what? That's crazy.
The Dodgers are really good.
My eye is fine, but I'm sure. And let's just take a look at it. Dodgers will have 4 of you, 21. There you go. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's crazy. I'm sorry, Ryan, but thank you, Ann, for taking a solo shot on the. I needed to get my contact back in, and I did. Wearing hard lenses for 30 years will make you good. My crazy thing, that's crazy, was the first pitch last night in Seattle. Now, we showed this guy the other day. I don't know his name. It doesn't matter. Caught 2 foul balls in the same at-bat. 2 deep flies to the left in the Bartman-esque section in Seattle. So, you know what? Sorry, I mentioned Bartman. Sorry, Steve. Sorry, Ryan. So, this guy, well, his name was Steve Bartman. That's the guy. Ryan knew what I was doing. So they let this guy, this is genius. This guy's 15 minutes of fame. They let him throw out the first pitch. So here's my that's crazy. First of all, that's crazy that he caught 2 foul balls. But now look, there's the guy
who meets the player that he caught the foul balls from.
Right. That was the pitcher or the hitter? It was a hitter. It was a Mariner hitter. Yeah, that's right. See?
Both for you.
I knew that.
Why is this so crazy?
He signs both balls.
Yeah, and then also
the day before, that guy was in the outfield and caught a foul ball, and in the same at-bat, caught another foul ball.
Okay.
Hit to the same spot. So he got 2. So he became like an internet. It was everywhere, although the internet. So they let him come and throw out the first pitch at a game.
You want to get a picture?
It's unbelievable. And by the way, Google said that what was it? It was 100,000.
It was 1 in 100,000. Yeah.
That he would catch 2 foul balls. Again.
Yeah, which
we're saying
doesn't seem right.
We're saying that's at least 2 million. I mean,
so he throws the first pitch. He ends up throwing 2, and they started walking together, and then realized that he has to throw a second one.
But same pitcher, same hitter.
Same at bat.
Same at bat. So wouldn't he have some tendencies to go in the same area?
Yes, but I mean the same guy catch both foul balls. Alex is trying to disprove this. Like she's trying to say that this isn't crazy. You're trying to say this is.
Have you ever caught a foul ball?
I've had plenty come my way at the ballpark, but I've never caught one. Only Frank has.
Okay, I was going to point out my 3rd day working the stadium. Guess who got a foul ball? Boom, this guy.
That was after the 2 rainouts that you caused.
Yes, it was after the 2 rainouts I caused. Thank you for bringing that up. All right, so let's close up. That's crazy. That way we get to play the graphic one more time, and Ann gets to see the cat and do the meow.
That's crazy.
What? That's crazy.
All right, right before we bring in the lovely Jaclyn Marfuggi Caprio. We have a video from Reno Paul. Reno Paul is a contributor to the show. He's given fan picks. He's in the live chat room all the time. He did a video. He took a trip from Reno to San Francisco, where he went to see his beloved Dodgers win a game in extra innings. Now, the 999 challenge, we've talked about this. 9 hot dogs, 9 beers, and 9 innings. Jaclyn, could you do that? She could.
She said,
No
very
hesitation.
confidently,
This
yes.
is why she's back. This is why we love her. So, Paul, here's the video. He didn't do hot dogs, but he did something pretty funny. It's about a 3-minute video, so enjoy it. And when we come back, Jaclyn Marfuggi will be here. So check this out. Marfuggi, I said it right.
What's up, Punchlines? What's up, Frank? What's up, Punchies? It's your boy, Reno Paul, here at Oracle Park to watch the new evil empire, the Los Angeles Dodgers, take on the dreaded and hated San Francisco Giants. Today, we planned on doing the 999 challenge, which is 9 beers, 9 hot dogs, and 9 innings. However, that costs $9,000 and 90,000 calories. So instead, we're doing the Ghirardelli Chocolate Challenge, which is going to be 9 pieces of chocolate in 9 innings and probably 9 belly rubs. It's going to be freaking delicious. Stay tuned. All right, the first chocolate of the day is going to be a caramel waffle cone. So here we go. Cheers. Cheers. All right, inning number 2, we got the 92% intense dark, just like my soul. All right. That one's horrible. I don't like it at all. 3rd inning, 3rd chocolate, Dodgers down 3-1. So now we have crispy rice, intense dark. Hopefully not as intense as that last one, that was awful. Fairly intense. 4th inning, and we decided to come out to McCovey Cove, and another intense dark. Who chose these ones? My God. All right. 4th inning, 4th chocolate, sea salt almond, intense dark. Here we go. All right, 5th inning. I lost my microphone. Sick of these things. Who eats this? I hate it. I hate this challenge. All right, 6th inning. We started a little bit late on this one. It's now a tie game. God, if this goes to extras, I'm so screwed. All right, we got dark chocolate macchiato. Ready? It's got a coffee flavor to it, which is good if you like coffee. I don't. It's pretty good. I'm sick of this challenge though. All right, 7th inning. Dark chocolate raspberry. I thought that I would enjoy this chocolate challenge. I do not. I'm not a fan. Not a fan of the chocolate. All right, 9th inning. We had to come here to go to the restroom. Here it is. Milk chocolate caramel, my personal favorite. 9th inning. Tie game. Bottom of the 9th. That's the best one, man. I'm telling you right now. Ain't nobody All right, final thoughts. Dodgers beat the Giants 6-4 in dramatic fashion. Extra innings. They covered. We covered lots of chocolate. We are out of here.
Reno Paul, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, what a video.
Reno
He's so
Paul.
great. He's a great friend, and he's like, I cut it together. His first version's 440. I go, cut it down a little bit. He goes, yeah, I'll cut it down, and that's hysterical. Ate a Ghirardelli chocolate. Game with extra innings. Dodgers did win 6-4. Ghirardelli, yeah. What do you say, Guard?
Ghirardelli.
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 Really?
Yep. Well, I'm a G. I'm a G.
I think it's just an Italian thing. I always say
Ghirardelli.
G too.
I've always said Ghirardelli.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you hear her voice. There she is. The lovely Jaclyn Oh, God. The lovely Jaclyn Marfuggi Caprio is here. Jaclyn's returned. It only took 100 shows to get her back, but she was here.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. I know last week we had a little scheduling thing, but that's fine. You're back, and we have you here with Alex. We're very happy.
I'm so excited.
You're
What's
just
up,
glowing
guys?
today.
It's all my fake tanner. I got spray tan for all of you.
I need some of that.
Right? Yeah.
You know,
You're pretty
fake
tan.
tan. Where you go? No, this is just no.
That's just
This is
Nicotero.
That's just Nicotero. So I did a tanning machine in LA once. Okay, the spray tan. And you know that famous episode of Friends with Ross Geller where every time they just keep hitting one side. So I have that fear in my head. So I go in, and right before they do a countdown, and I go, like you hold your breath. So I breathed in right when it started. So I went, and I swallowed it, and I went, so the tan went all over the top of my head. It was terrible. I breathed, but so my lungs looked beautiful though. I had the tannest lungs. So anyway,
I'm jealous of that.
What else is happening? So the hot weather is here.
Yeah.
A little hot.
I don't know how to dress here in Vegas. It's the worst.
Alex,
It's
what do you
tough.
do when it's coming up with these 100?
It's very tough.
You don't go outside.
You don't go outside.
Yeah.
What
Right?
did you do? Do you have dogs?
No, I wish.
Okay. What do I do with dogs?
You don't take them outside during
Can't
the day.
take them out.
No,
you
especially
can
with
get
their
shoes.
booties.
I can't do that. I can't.
Booties?
No, I can't do the
No, we're
booties.
not doing that. You need to like ship them to the East Coast for
Yeah,
the next
right.
2
The
months.
summer in the Hamptons.
Yeah.
Right?
You have to walk them either at night or real early in the morning.
Because if it's like 80 degrees out, the sidewalk I read's like 101. But if it's
I
like
don't know
100
if that's
degrees
the
out, the
exact
sidewalk's
degree.
143.
Yeah,
It
it's
might as well be
really
1,000 degrees.
Yeah.
It might as well. And on their little paws.
Yeah, if you step outside barefoot and it hurts you, it hurts them even more.
Oh, there's a good tip, Ryan. That's a good tip.
Ow.
Okay, what if I have socks on? It's like medium. What socks do I have on? Oh, no, I don't have good
Well, if
socks
it's
on.
matching socks with the dog
There you
socks, you're
go.
good.
Okay, hold on. Let's check in. Those are my favorite. Today, Frank is tossing cookies. All right, never mind.
You're tossing.
I broke the monitor yesterday on a backswing with the golf, so we have a new monitor. So
Oh, wow.
it's another classic moment. But speaking of classic moments, Jaclyn, you were part of a classic moment when you were here last time. Now, do we have the clip or should I just talk about it?
We have it.
Okay, we have it. So this is Jaclyn. Last time she was here about 100 shows ago. She's wearing her Giants shirt, her 56 for Lawrence Taylor. So we'll briefly show a clip of Jaclyn last time she was
Do
here.
you know I'm a
need to
cheese princess, though? Do you know
Oh,
this?
I didn't know this about you. You're a cheese
My
princess?
dad's the CEO and president of Locatelli Cheese, like Ambriola. So, like, we have like a separate cheese refrigerator. Like, it's like a
Oh,
thing.
my God. The plot thickens
I
on
know.
Jaclyn.
This would be like sacrilegious, but I always loved cheese.
Bring it
whiz.
in. I'm eating it. All right, roll it in here, Jerry.
Ooh, thanks,
There it is.
Jerry.
I'll do a shot of it.
Do you
Now, would
want-
your dad disown you for doing it?
Yes.
All right,
No.
I'll just do a hit.
He'll appreciate it. It's
Now
for the plot.
I had to do. Oh, you got to
Yeah,
take
you might
out the
wanna
plug.
remove the
You got to
crusty-
take that top plug out.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
There's always that. Oh yeah. see,
Oh,
that's
it's
bad.
crusty. That's good. Oh, all right. I gotta do.
Oh my
some.
gosh. Look.
Is this so good?
Grab 'em.
Okay. Are you guys
Take a hit of cheese
ready?
whiz.
Ready?
There we go.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my God. I feel like I'm
that's
in
you
first
eating.
grade.
Do you remember this
Take me
moment?
right
Is this one of the
back.
best moments of your
I
life?
blocked it out, Frank. I blocked it out, but I am hungry right now. So
Right.
I'd be down for some more cheese.
Ladies and gentlemen, I asked our super producer Ryan B. McCormick, "Hey, open the closet. Do we still have the cheese whiz?" And it's not even cheese. It's easy cheese, but it's made by Nabisco, so it's a fine product. This has probably not been touched since Jackie was here
Oh my God.
in December.
Is it still good?
Well, we're about to find out. ladies and
We're
gentlemen.
gonna find out.
Now, as I pointed out, there's always that little. Oh, there it is.
That's a
Came
whole
right out.
stick.
That is a golf tee.
Exactly that. Yeah.
That is actually a golf tee.
Should I do it? My insides.
Now listen. I will see if it's still warm. If it's warm, still good. This is 5 months old. But again, is there really an expiration date? on this?
Absolutely not.
Canned cheese. Oh, that's so much.
Get it? You could do better than that. Do a little more. Come on.
That's a mistake.
He committed.
No, you gotta. Don't use your script.
I already read that page. Oh, thank you.
You just made my day. That was like an early birthday present for me.
When's your birthday?
It's in June, but I'm a girl, so
Hold
we
on.
get like a month. It's June 14th, so
Oh, the birthday month. I'm
let's
aware.
start it up.
All right, June 14th?
June 14th.
That's Flag Day.
How do you know that?
That's
Only
Flag
people
Day.
born on Flag Day. No,
No,
it's Flag
because
Day.
I've said this before
That's
on the
Flag
show.
Day.
I know, I'm so as a matter of fact, that's Flag Day. Because in school, Well, I went to school back in the one-room schoolhouse back in Pennsylvania.
Wow.
We learned every holiday, Arbor Day, Memorial. We knew all the holidays. I could tell you 1492. I could tell you 1066.
Stop.
Battle of Hastings. We landed on the moon, I think, July 9th, 1969. Nagasaki on August 6th, August 9th, 1945. We were hammered home dates. And the only thing it's good for is this show when I can go Flag Day.
Now you're just showing off.
I'm just showing off. I actually bought my house in LA on Flag Day too. So that's why another thing I remember.
You're welcome.
Yeah, there you go. So thank you. Alex, I know you brought cookies today, but
Yeah, would you like a
No, I want to try
You're doing the whiz. She's doing it.
Chocolate chip with
Alex,
cheese.
no shade to your cookies. That'll be dessert.
What if we? And by the way, I did a high thing, so it's sanitary.
Okay, thank
She's
you
doing
so
it. Jaclyn, you can catch her at the Magic Mike live show over at the Sahara, but right now she's here and she's going back to the well with the cheese whiz. Take a
All
hit.
right, are we ready, guys? I feel like we need to like place bets on this or something. Like how long I could do it for?
I say 2.5 seconds over under.
empty the can?
Oh no! Ann! Can she empty the whiz?
Okay, let's
see how big of a hit she takes earlier.
Bottoms up.
Bottoms up. Okay, she's going for it. Oh my God. 2,
Oh, God.
3, 4.
Oh man, that's not going to be good.
Here.
That's not going to be good.
Round of applause for Jaclyn Marfuggi Caprio. You know, you don't see a lot of people.
Good girl. Oh, it tastes like kindergarten. It really does.
It does. It gives you that effect. Here's Alex reading the label.
No.
Alex. Boo.
No, it's tough. A label reader is tough for me. I know we should be doing that, but like I love her to death. We have a fabulous dancer in our show. She sits next to me in the dressing room and she is like super healthy. And she's always like, as I'm doing something or like eating, she's always like, can I see that label?
Yeah, right.
But then she'll read it and then she'll just be like,
Give me that look of disgust.
and I'm like, what? Yeah, it's not fun.
Well, we know that you're from back east.
Yeah.
Yeah. What city? Jersey? What city?
Okay, I know I seem like a tough, like Jersey Italian.
Yeah.
I grew up in Princeton.
Oh, okay. It's a nice area.
Like the worst thing you could do is cheat on Abercrombie with Ralph Lauren. It's not great.
How dare you do that to Ralph?
No.
I remember that this past year I restarted The Sopranos. Okay, and I rewatched it again to celebrate the 25th anniversary. I started in January. It only took me about 2 weeks because you watch one, it's like a Lay's potato chip. You have one, you're gonna have 6. So I just kept watching. I'd stay up till like 2 a.m. I was like, I can't stop watching. And you're a giant. I mean, you post all the time.
Yeah.
About it, and you've gone to like. Have you gone to conventions? I saw a picture with you and Drea de Matteo.
I didn't go to the convention.
Oh, you were in it. You performed in the convention. I apologize.
God, Alex, how do you deal with that?
Which convention?
So Sopranos Con.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it was, and basically I got booked on it just from posting a picture of Drea de Matteo at a urinal with all the male cast members,
right.
And I wrote what it's like to be a female comic.
Yeah, right.
And they like reached out.
Come on.
Somehow, and
you're dying.
And yeah, I got to do stand up and I got to perform as Adriana and like a whole Sopranos sketch.
Come on.
Yeah. And then I had my What's Your Jersey podcast. I had a whole booth there. So I just got to interview Catherine Narducci, who's like soprano, like everything.
Wow.
You know, and it was just really cool. And now also Michael Imperioli, he was my acting teacher.
Come on.
Yeah, Christopher, Rosalie Appeal, Sharon Angela, Vince Caratola. So Michael owned a theater in New York City called Studio Dante.
Okay.
And
this is so Italian. Everything had vowels in it. I love it. Every name, several vowels.
It's just so fun to talk about.
It is. Trust me. Well, I knew you were a super fan, but I didn't realize Michael Imperioli. That's great.
Yeah, no. And so my dad, because what you did 1,000 years ago was you would like drive around New York looking for headshot photographers and like interview your photographers. So my dad was driving me around the city. I was like just out of college and I was interviewing a photographer who happened to be above this theater, Studio Dante. And this was like peak Sopranos. This was like right before the last season.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, my dad saw the New York mob boss, Vince Caratola, Johnny Sachs.
Yeah, Johnny Sachs, who just passed away, I know, not too long ago.
No.
Oh.
No. I'm like, what? No.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
He played I think he died last year. Reno
No,
Paul.
Paulie Walnuts, because he passed away.
Yeah, but Johnny Sacks did die too.
No, he didn't.
Reno Paul.
We have to look that
comment
up.
in and let us know about it. But
Oh my God, no.
I'm sorry, I interrupted your story to say, we lost him.
Wow, this has been a day for finding out people passed away. I have another story about a professional baseball player who I kind of dated.
What?
Who I just looked up and found out he passed away too. Anyway, we'll get to that. We will get to it.
Okay, we have time.
So Johnny Sacks was smoking a cigar outside the theater, and my dad was like, you gotta find out what this is.
Yeah.
Google it. Found out they were all teachers, and you had to audition. And I made it in.
Yay.
And yeah, it was really cool. It was crazy to be directed by the New York mob boss, yelling at you on stage for your motivation. It was wild. But it is pretty cool. Michael, we still DM here and there, during the pandemic, checked in. He's the best.
Well, he did a movie where he played that. Is it Stu Unger? He played is it Stu Unger, the poker player who ended up tragically ODing in a motel? Michael Imperioli did a movie where he played him. I'm almost positive. I'll have to look it up. But anyway, did you find out information that was worth sharing, or I see you looking at your computer?
You're talking about Vincent Caratola?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has not passed away.
Thank you.
Johnny Sacks?
Johnny Sacks.
Reno Paul,
Sorry,
I swear to God, I thought he did.
I didn't mean to scream in your ear. Yeah, he didn't pass away.
I swear to God. Well,
No.
why am I wishing that he is dead? I'm sorry. I love him.
No.
He's so good.
Oh.
Well, that chime
What is
means
that?
Alex, and Alex knows and Ryan knows. That means it's time. And roll the graphic. It's time for Punchline Picks at 12:36.
What's happening?
So, Jaclyn, every day at 12:36 is when we give out picks to all our viewers that are watching the show, and
Great.
they eagerly wait to hear them, and they use them. Example, Daniel Pacheco, who took our picks yesterday, hit a parlay with it, and sent us $9.99.
Oh my God, thanks,
Didn't
Daniel.
have to do that. Thank you, Daniel Pacheco.
Pacheco, like DeCheco. I love that.
I know. Well, yeah, exactly. That's why we had him. That's why I had to mention Daniel Pacheco while you're here. So anyway, Alex, we're going to Alex White, our sports betting analyst, and she has some picks for us today after a good day yesterday.
Yeah, and no pressure at all after you guys give out all winners yesterday.
Well, it was. That's why we couldn't find the graphic for Nailed It. It took a while.
I'll do my best. So I am on the Thunder money line tonight against the Mavs. So they came back and won game 4, but I see a lot of positive regression for them because they had a bad shooting night. They went 7 of 27 from three-pointers, but then they just had a great fourth quarter. Like the home teams in this game 5, it's tied up right now in the series, and they're $1.55 favorite to win the series. So that's just telling you the sports books also like them, especially in this game 5.
Okay, and that's one. That's one pick.
That's my NBA, and then
Okay.
I also like I like the Dodgers tonight, minus 134. We still haven't really gotten a pitcher named unless Ryan sees one, but Logan Webb has been good. He's pitching for the Giants, but as Ryan said, Dodgers are trying to wrap up the sweep, and Logan Webb's last outing wasn't the best. So.
He's usually solid, but yeah, and the Dodgers they're just a machine. They don't.
And they're
lose.
holding teams to under
I know,
4
we saw
runs
that.
in the last 21
That
games.
was Ryan's. That's crazy. Ryan, do you have anything for today?
No, not
right.
exactly.
I'm going to pass too. I would have taken the Milwaukee Brewers this morning if I. Of course I wouldn't have. They beat
No,
they
you
beat the hell out of
wouldn't
the Pirates.
Yeah.
Keith Lyle, regular contributor on the show and in the chat room. Jaclyn equals the big cheese.
Ooh,
He
I'll
is still
take that.
alive. Reno Paul. I swear to God, I thought he passed away.
Do you know I have comic books coming out? They're Sopranos, actually not prequels, but we wrote
Fan fiction or whatever?
Yeah, like fan fiction. Yeah, a friend of mine, Ralph Tedesco, who we met doing Tony and Tina's wedding.
Oh
like
my
almost
God!
20 years ago.
My dad did that in Pittsburgh. Tony and Tina's wedding. Yeah, he did. Oh my God!
What's his name?
Sam Nicotero.
Oh, Sam.
He passed away. I know that one.
R.I.P. Sam.
It's my
wow.
dad. I love
really
you,
just
Sam.
calling out everyone today.
Anyway, but yeah, I went and saw that show probably a handful of times. I love it.
It's so fun.
And did you play the bride?
I was Tina, and then I was like Donna, the really horny
Right.
bridesmaid. Yeah.
Is she the one who does it? I'm not going to tell
It's
this
a
story.
lot. Anyway, yeah. So he is one of the owners of Zenoscope Entertainment. So they do Grimm Fairy Tales comic books.
Okay.
And
Oh, yeah.
now we broke off because we wrote a comic book. It's basically like post Sopranos. So
Okay.
our first one is like Adriana and Christopher actually have a kid.
Oh my
And
God.
yeah, it's coming out. So I could send you guys the links and the info and stuff.
Yes, you
But,
will.
Yeah.
You will definitely do that.
So
Now, Alex just gave picks, and I don't know if you want to talk sports or if you want to do a pick. I know you said you were studying up on sports for your appearance today. I don't want to put pressure on you.
I just have to say, all I want right now is to be in New York because the Knicks, the Rangers, like those are my picks.
There you go. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah. Hometown.
That's it.
Are you more basketball or hockey fan?
That's tough.
Football fan? Football number one.
I am like all in on the football.
Okay.
For me, I mean, I was a Ram Mat dancer at University of Rhode Island for the basketball team. So I feel like I have loyalty to like basketball players and like being on the court and all that. But hockey is just really fun. I love the Knights. I'm like really upset.
Okay. Well, Alex and Ryan both diehard fans.
Yeah. Like this is tough. Like now it's like, well, what do we look forward to?
Ryan? What do we look forward to?
The Aces season.
The Aces!
Oh my gosh.
We're going to talk about that in a second, aren't we?
Yes.
You're trying to segue and you're so good, damn it.
I love it. Yeah.
He's gotten so good.
But the Rangers are really good and they're really fun to watch. And they have a fantastic goalie in Shesterkin. And now the Canes are making that a very interesting series. So it's getting good. And the Knicks, they're the grittiest, most fun basketball team to watch right now, too.
And those
I hope
Villanova
they
guys
finish
are
up
kicking
that
ass
series.
for them. Yeah.
Yes, they are.
People in the chat room are trying to guess who the deceased baseball player is that you went out with. I don't know. Someone has to guess Roy Halladay. Let's see. No.
No. He played when I met him. It was
Why
actually
you met
at Yankee Stadium, but he was playing for the Tampa Bay Rays. I'm like, what team was it? Yeah.
Okay, that narrows it down. Do your work, Punchies. Go ahead,
this
research
was around
it.
like 2000, I would say 5-ish.
Ken Kamen, no. What are the initials?
JL.
JL. All right, you guys have till the end of the show. Oh, by the way, Paul said she definitely whacked him.
Yeah.
Jackie whacked him.
Don't piss me off. Yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
One phone call and he's dead.
Oh,
No.
yeah. Mini Dar. No, Ken Caminetti. That's what I was thinking of. No. Oh, Ryan's mouth is agape.
The Punchies will figure it out.
Yeah, the Punchies
Yeah,
will
you guys will figure it out. It was a cool way to meet him, though.
Was he American or no?
No.
Oh.
Julio Lugo?
Yeah. Yes.
Ryan with the detective work. I remember Julio Lugo. I didn't know he passed away.
I didn't either until about 10 minutes ago.
He passed away the day before his birthday in 2021.
Yeah.
How did he pass away? Was he killed
He had a heart
mysteriously?
attack.
Was there foul play involved?
He was wet. I don't know.
If he's, you know what? I hate to say it. It was probably a car wreck down. There's like, we lose like 2 baseball players a year at car wrecks down in like Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic.
It wasn't a boat crash either.
It wasn't a boat. Yeah, that happens too a lot. All right, well, rest in peace, Julio
I
Lugo.
know.
Jeff Lugardo, someone popped. I've never heard of Jeff.
That's a good guess, but no.
All right. Well, we want to talk some football, so why don't we? Oh, so what we do here is a thing called posts with punchlines, and in horse racing, post time is when they play the trumpet. So, do you want to call for the horn? Just say, "Sound the horn."
Sound the horn.
There it is. It's post time on punchlines. Alex, Ryan, and I find stuff for you to laugh at and watch and be amazed by. And Jaclyn Marfuggi Caprio is going to help out today. So, Ryan, we're starting with the NFL, and you wisely said, why don't we start with the New York Giants because Jaclyn's here. So, what do we have?
Yep. So, starting with an announcement this morning, Hard Knocks is getting an off-season edition. So, not the normal training camp that we have seen the last few years, not the in-season one that we got to see the last year, last 2 years.
3 years, yeah.
They are doing an off-season edition, so everything from the end of last season to the draft process leading up to training camp, it is going to feature the New York Football Giants.
How cool is that, right?
You'll be watching.
I mean, and it's like a 6-part. Did it say 6-part? I don't know if it said how many episodes.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many episodes.
Now, I don't care what, even if it's like the Cleveland Browns or if it's a team I hate, Baltimore Ravens, I watch them and you fall in love with that team. Yeah. Detroit, last year it was...
in season was Miami.
Miami was in season, right.
And then the before...
God, who was it? Paul, who was it last year? I can't even remember. But anyways...
Jets?
Was it the Jets?
Yes.
It was the Jets because
Yes.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yes.
Okay,
Very
she's on
good.
fire, ladies and
I mean...
So the Giants are your team, though.
They're my team, and I feel like this is going to be better than like Scandival and Bravo because there's been so much controversy with the Giants.
Yeah.
Like, especially because they started filming in January. Like, first of all, we've had so many traitors. Like, we lost Saquon to our enemy,
To the Eagles.
So, like, I can't wait to see that. Like, our defensive, like, coach, like, is out, like, because he was doing all the shady stuff. Like, and Tommy DeVito, like,
What do you think of Tommy DeVito?
You guys. The Giants, we've needed something to celebrate for so long. That, I don't think he's even going to play this year. I don't even know if he's, on it. But,
Is he even signed? I don't even think he's under contract.
He's not signed.
No.
No, but, we just need him there.
Yeah.
We don't have a mascot.
No.
We'll just have him on the sidelines.
With the hands.
But, this is going to be the best TV show ever.
I can't wait. I watch all the hard. This will be great with the Giants. We still don't know who the regular season one's going to be.
Yeah.
Right? There's a process of elimination. You can figure out who it is because there's rules. Can't have made the playoffs. Can't be a first-year coach. I think the Saints probably, right? Saints or Denver?
It's between the Saints, the Broncos, and the Bears. But like I said on a prior episode, there was a rumor that the Bears have an agreement with the league, since they're one of the founding teams, that they would give up a home game and go play in London in order to not be on Hard Knocks, because the McCaskey family doesn't want to be on Hard Knocks at all. And so it was announced yesterday, the international schedule was announced, and the Bears will be hosting.
And guess what? Yeah, the Bears are playing a game over in London town. So that means it's probably going to be, Denver has a lot of drama, right?
Yeah.
With Sean Payton.
Does anybody want to watch that?
What's that?
Does anybody want to watch that?
No, I hate him so. He's such an egomaniac, but it's boring. Yeah. Denver.
It's
Hey,
not.
the Broncos.
I would like the Saints.
Saints might be good.
Right?
Saints
Don't
could
you
be
want to
fun.
see them in New Orleans, doing I like that.
Yeah, let's put Jaclyn wants the Saints.
That's my pick.
Derek Carr's not that exciting.
Yeah,
either,
Derek
though.
Carr. I mean,
he's not a great character.
So it's going to be one of those two, probably, right?
Most likely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it! All right, speaking
we
of
got
the
the
Bears,
Giants
talking about the NFL. Sorry, Alex. What was
I said, but we've got the Giants off season.
we have the Giants off season, which will be dynamite because they had Malik Neighbors was the sixth. He didn't look too thrilled to be going there.
Yeah, so we'll probably get to see the process of them evaluating quarterbacks and coming to the decision of getting Malik Neighbors, and that kind of stuff. Maybe we get to see a little bit of Daniel Bellinger on HBO.
Oh, your buddy. That's right. The tight end is a friend of Ryan's. That's right.
And then
has he told you anything about it?
No. They're also trying to figure out Waller's situation, whether or not he's going to retire or return for this season. So
he's in the doghouse.
It's going to be so good.
Darren Waller.
Yeah,
and we'll talk about his.
Yeah, we can touch on it a little more later.
We'll talk about his wife a little later. All right. So what else do you have in the NFL?
Well, we mentioned the international schedule. So opening the season, the Packers and Eagles will be playing in Sao Paulo, Brazil on a Friday night.
That's the Friday game.
That's
Friday week 1.
Game.
That's the NFL just does this so good.
And then in week 5, the London series starts. So the Jets and Vikings in Tottenham
Aaron Rodgers,
Hotspur.
that could be good.
Okay.
And then the next week, week 6, the Jags go out for their first of 2 straight weeks in London. They are playing the Bears, which I am kind of thankful that we get the first game. And then the Patriots get them after they've got accustomed to the time change.
And then
week 10, the New York Football Giants are in Germany taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Look at that. Have you ever been to Germany?
I've been to the airport.
Okay. Same here. On the way to France, I stopped in Germany. So people, have you ever been to Germany? I'm like, technically, yes.
Kind of.
I was there on the ground.
I had pretzels and beer.
Right, exactly. That will be fun. Now, if that game starts at 6:30 a.m., do you get up for it? You're
Absolutely
up?
not.
No.
I work until 1 a.m. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, we got to talk about that towards the end. But yeah, have you when we had these early games?
We were working, so we had Well, we would jump on right about the third quarter.
Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah, you and Jeff are on Sunday morning. So
yes.
yeah, it's 6:30. I tried to get up for a game, one of our first weeks here, and I was like, okay, I'm up. It's just.
You tried to get up for the baseball game in Korea.
Yes.
Well, that started at what, 2:30 or 3:30?
Yeah, between then.
That was insane.
And I did get up. I got up to go work out, and I looked, and I jumped on in-game Dodgers. Yeah.
And you made a bet, and you won?
Yes.
God, I love her.
She's better than all of us.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing.
Is.
She Alex. You're in-game betting. Now, see, once a game starts, I always forget it exists. I don't do it. Last time I did it, I was at Chicky and Pete's at the Sahara. Courtney and I, they have the lobster tail. It's 3 lobster tails, $39. It's the best deal in town. Wow. We get that, and there's a big NBA game, and I go, hey, let's do a live bet. And we waged like $5. What's that?
You said deals, best deal in town, and I said outside of deals here at the South Point.
At the South Point, yeah, of course. The buffet here is second to none. But it was a good deal, and that's when I did an in-game bet, and I won.
Well, NBA is the best. Because,
that's what I did.
Yeah, the lead changes so often, and you can decide which team you like and see how it's going, and then get plus money on that team. So,
do you sports gamble at all?
I used to. I
Okay.
mean, I used to do fantasy, but I'm after listening to these picks, I'm going to.
We had a hot
Yes.
day yesterday, and we will be doing a fantasy league here. We can't wait for that. Now listen, I retired from fantasy football.
See, I would join that league.
If we need people, we might need people.
Yeah.
I retired about 6 years ago because it monopolized my life. Like I would wake up and check waiver wire. I mean, I can see you doing the same thing, right? Like just over obsessing about your lineup and matchups.
But now that this is the main job, it's okay because it just kind of goes in my checklist. Like, so
This is
I'm
true.
get ready
Just
for the
becomes
shows,
part
doing
of
all
the
this.
routine.
Okay, check my lineup because I am in a baseball. Well, my grandma's in a baseball, and I
Come on.
am partnered with
grandmother?
her.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Yeah, so my grandma, she's a host at Green Valley Ranch. She
Oh, wow.
is the hardest working woman I know.
Aw.
So their crew made one, and they said I could be on her team, which I was like, yeah, baseball is my worst sport, but we're doing
But-
pretty well. Okay. But so yeah, it kind of goes into your routine now, and it's nice.
Is this your Italian side?
Yes.
Boom.
It is.
See,
Yeah.
she's half Italian.
Can I be on your grandma's league?
And you do like 2 teams, right?
Baseball?
No, football, baseball,
Oh,
whatever.
Well, yeah, it depends what my friends want to do.
And we're going to have
I'll
one for the
join
punchies.
you.
We're going to involve everybody this year. Fantasy
Perfect.
football.
Oh my
is-
God.
What's that?
Involving the punchies.
We're
going
gonna
to
do a punchies league, too.
32 team league.
We'll do 2 leagues. We're going to do it. We got to get them in there. All right. What's next on the posts there, Ryan?
So something that's coming out today is the NFL schedule announcements
Right.
for each team.
Right.
And so they at least announced the strength of schedule for all these teams.
Yeah.
This isn't looking at last year's results. This is looking at the expected outcome for teams this year.
Wasn't it always
calculated.
last year's? Did they do a new formula or something? I
Yeah.
thought, okay, interesting. All right,
so
continue,
so
please.
it's looking at their expected wins, losses for this year, and then their opponent win percentage organized.
Yeah, the higher you finish, like I see the Steelers are the third hardest. I think
so-
it's all in the AFC North.
AFC North are the 3 toughest schedules: Browns, Ravens, Steelers, and then the Bengals are a good way down the list. They're just over a 500 win percentage.
Where are the Giants?
The Giants are also one of the top toughest schedules.
Oh.
They are 6th.
Oh, sorry.
You know what? We're used to it, Frank. At this point, I also want to know what Taylor Swift's boyfriend's schedule is.
Okay, yes, please. What is the Chiefs? Well, we're going to talk about that too in a second.
The Chiefs are tied with the Bengals for 502 toughest schedule. The Bears are the 3rd easiest schedule. So that's
And the easiest, there you go. Look at the smile. Look at Ryan never smiles that big. I saw the Falcons are at the bottom.
yes, yeah.
Now, the
they-
rumor, they're the leak in these schedule matchups, it says the Steelers are opening the season in Atlanta, is what I've seen, whether it's official or not.
let me check.
So the Steelers are going to play where Arthur Smith, our new offensive coordinator, was the head coach
Yes.
for the past 2 or 3 years there. So I think that's the opening game for the Steelers.
Would you like me to spoil the first 4 games for the Steelers according to leaks? So in Atlanta, in Denver, the home opener is in week 3 against the Chargers,
Ooh,
and then in Indianapolis.
sounds like a 4-0 start. 3-1. I think the Colts. Now, here's what I know. Someone told me
Of all
that.
those teams, you picked the Colts to be the toughest.
I don't know. But I heard 3. I heard home game. That's always a win. The Chargers coming across the country.
Okay.
The Steelers are playing here in Las Vegas, and I think the date is October 13th. I think that date's been leaked because my buddy Matt Light wrote Steelers. And Frank Murgy, a contributor on the show, is going to be in town for a PGA event. So we got to go to the game.
Yes, October 13th, week
There it is.
6. Yep.
Sunday afternoon. They don't have the times yet.
Times are not official yet. Nope.
Feels like a 4:00 start here, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got ticket hookups? Who's got ticket hookups here?
Come on.
Come on. What do we got? What do we got?
Not the Raiders.
Come on, punchies, come through.
Yeah, Jaclyn, say it. The Steelers also, if you want to talk about Taylor, you're a Swiftie.
I'm like a newer Swift. I'm like a Swifter. Like
Swifter.
I love her, but like I haven't been in the game for like the past 10 years.
All-time favorite Taylor Swift song.
Oh, that's tough. I am obsessed with vigilante shit.
I don't know. I don't know if I know that one. Oh, I do know that one.
Yeah.
Wait a second, because there was a Taylor Swift channel on Sirius Radio for about a
I'm
month.
so sad it's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. Why
I
is
ha-
it Pitbull now?
It was just a special 1 month thing, and I listened, and I would check in, and the one it said Vigilante SH **#
Sorry.
# T. No, you can say it. It's fine. You're not Chris Newberg. You didn't drop 3 F-bombs. And I listened to that song. It was a good song.
It's a good song.
But then a lot of the other songs are really, really just very similar. Very
Be careful.
No.
Be careful.
I'm a Taylor Swift fan.
I'm not going to come at you, but you.
I'm just saying, a lot of them are just like, and the guitar and the man. But anyway, I love Taylor. I don't know. That's one of her songs, I believe, The Guitar and the Man. But the Steelers on Christmas, here's a Christmas present for you, Jaclyn.
Yes.
The Steelers will be playing the Chiefs on Christmas Day.
Oh my gosh. That'll be a lot better than this year's Christmas present of the Giants playing the Eagles. That was not a fun. It like started out so strong. We were so happy.
Yep.
And then it was like, all right, let's pop a bottle of Dom because this is just, let's drown our sorrows.
Do you watch football on Christmas Day, right? Well, of course we do.
Of course.
Yeah, I know. That's a silly question, right? You're like, what are you talking to here? Yeah, so what else do we have about that? They're on Netflix, by the way.
Yes, those Christmas games.
They're just really just taking everything.
And by the way, their slogan is great. You can't spell NFL.
You can't spell Netflix.
Thank you. Can't spell Netflix without the NFL.
That's good.
Wow, that is.
Wow.
So the Steelers, there's two. I think the Ravens and the Texans are also playing on Christmas.
Yes.
Meaning the Steelers will play the Ravens on the Saturday before. The NFL is insanely smart. They've the hockey playoffs are going on, NBA playoffs, baseball, and NFL's all people are talking about.
Yep. Why can't the other sports figure it out? Because even
don't
like
know.
this past weekend, we had NBA and NHL that didn't start till like 3.
Yeah.
And baseball waited. We had like one day game before that. So why can't they figure it out? We would have liked to have day games to watch.
Yeah, and
like
bet on
today,
here at
and
the South
bet
Point
on.
Casino at the windows.
Get
I don't
your-
understand.
get your app.
It's
Yeah.
and the app, South Point app. It's crazy. The NFL. I think everyone's just afraid of it. They own a day of the week, as they said in the movie Concussion.
yeah.
I'm looking at a pretty attractive ring there, Ryan. What do you got?
Yeah. So last night, the WNBA season openers, the
Those are
Aces
sharp.
got their championship rings. So you get to see the top of it and all the other angles. They've got back-to-back on the sides of them. I don't know the exact details of how many rocks are in them. But yeah, there's a look at
It's 702 for the area code.
Yeah.
Let's go with that. Someone just go with that. Don't it? 702 diamonds.
The underneath says Aces versus everybody.
Ooh.
So
And and it's like that's deep.
I need to step up my game. Should I start playing basketball? No.
You cheered for them. You could go cheer for them.
Yeah.
Have you been? You didn't go last night to the game, right?
I did not go last
But you
night.
go regularly. You've seen a lot of Aces
I've
games.
actually only been to one game.
Oh, okay.
Last year, the Commissioner's Cup game I went to, but I'm gonna go to more this year. Definitely.
Yeah,
We
I
should all
definitely
get a
want to
group.
check it out.
Yeah.
And especially when Caitlin Clark comes to town because they moved it to T-Mobile Arena. Is that game sold out?
the one in T-Mobile.
Yeah.
Not
Not yet.
I believe there's resale stuff.
Okay.
So it probably will be sold out.
Yeah.
But
Well, by the time it
at
gets
the-
here. All right.
yeah,
Speaking
at
of the Aces, we have one of the loveliest and one of my favorite players, Kelsey Plum,
We love her.
puffing on the KP pack.
Yep. She is.
Nice one.
She's partnered with Kingmaker Cigars.
Ryan wrote these last night. Thank you. Ryan.
And so she's getting her own limited edition cigar coming out this summer.
A Kelsey Plum cigar. I'm all at Andy Martello, our friend, regular contributor to the show, who does the announcing, the on-field emceeing with Alex and myself over at the ballpark. I bet you he'll have some. He'll get them. And that what other athlete has this? Because you shouldn't smoke if you're a professional athlete, right?
No,
weird.
you
Now
know
that
Joe Burrow
what?
might.
It is. I feel like Mickey Mantle and Babe Ruth smoked a ton of cigars.
Oh yeah,
You know, and look at how great they were.
yeah. I just realized the irony that an athlete.
But it's the thing, after they win, remember Joe Burrow
That's right.
and Jordan smoked in the locker room all the time.
Well,
so
you don't inhale cigars, so maybe it's not that bad
it's
for you.
okay. Maybe not good for the lips, but they don't
Right.
use those in
like
sports.
Bill Clinton said when he didn't inhale, so don't inhale.
Ooh.
What? Oh, Ann, I'm doing a lot of deep thoughts for Ann.
Wait, but wasn't Tom Brady at the game yesterday? The Aces game?
Oh, was he?
Didn't he give like a speech in the locker room?
Oh, that's possible. Oh, this is late breaking news we might have missed.
Yeah, I
Where
think
did you
I
see
saw
this
that.
or hear
I
this?
saw it, I think on ESPN, or maybe I'm wrong, but I think he gave like a whole like motivational speech.
He
Yeah.
He did.
He did.
Breaking
You
news.
guys,
Jaclyn
thank
Marfuggi
God
Caprio.
I'm here. At least someone's doing their job.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? I wonder if they recorded it. We'll find it. And we'll show it tomorrow.
we all just missed that.
We just missed that one.
Yeah. The only thing I'm seeing not the only thing, but Asia Wilson talked about it and I guess explained what he said to pump them up. So.
And then they roasted him, I believe,
Yes.
afterwards.
Yeah.
They did a bunch of
Exactly,
jokes about his
Also,
kids and.
Did you just see that he said that roast is making him a better father? Did we talk about that?
No, I didn't. I saw that he felt bad that his kid there was some kid stuff, but
You cannot tell me that roast made you a better daddy,
better
Tom Brady.
that's ridiculous.
Maybe a better zaddy.
And
but
you've watched it.
I did watch it.
I have not watched
It was really
it yet.
good.
It's 3 hours long. I haven't seen it.
this has been fun.
Okay, no. Don't be. I haven't had time.
Wait, can we do a Nicotero roast? I feel like we need to do that.
There's been a couple. By the way, if you
Every
want
time
to
Bob
see,
Zaney is here, he does it.
oh god, yeah, just call Bob Zanian.
haven't
If you want to see a good roast, you can Google Frank Nicotero roasts Denny Nagel 40th birthday. I roasted Denny at his 40th birthday in Maryland. It's on YouTube. It's got a lot of hits. That's some of my finest work. Don't let your kids watch it. What else? We'll zoom through some more posts here, right?
Wait, Ryan,
oh, I'm sorry.
Did you see Asia's new tennis shoes at the game?
Uh-uh.
Oh, she was wearing like all silver tennis shoes. So when you showed that ring, I was like, oh, okay.
She was trying to
we're
coordinate
tying it
maybe a
all,
little bit.
Yeah,
I love her too.
She dyed her
Yes.
hair silver for the new uniforms, right? Well, she's
Wait,
back
we
to
need a
black.
pick. She
I'm
has silver
trying.
hair?
He's trying. Right. It's like, I'm trying, damn it. I'm just one man.
Well, this was
Oh my God, I have
the
cheese
jersey
mouth right now.
the jersey
It's the worst.
changing,
It's like right here.
or her with the jersey
Wait.
update. Is it?
All right. He's sending it to Ann. Anna's. Oh my God.
God.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It's pixelated. What?
It wasn't very clear.
Oh, okay. Well, we saw it. It looked good.
So great.
It sounds like that still. That was a quick thing.
Oh, okay.
Is it a wig?
Can you play basketball in a wig?
You could do
No.
anything. in a wig. Yes, you could.
I don't see anything on those shoes, though.
I don't
All right, we got a
That
couple
one's
more
better.
posts, and of course, what would a show be without talking? Oh, there you go.
That's great. What a look.
Are those old? You're saying, or is that? you
Yeah,
think it's
they're old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think
That's what
she
she
walked.
looks like with
yeah, she
silver.
walked in back with black hair
Yeah.
yesterday.
We have some more.
So more WNBA
Caitlin Clark.
content.
Got to
Yeah.
talk Caitlin.
So Caitlin Clark's debut, she didn't exactly shoot very well.
Right.
But 20 points, so she went under. But compared to
Michael Jordan.
the other GOAT, they did pretty similar. Jordan didn't even attempt a three, but Clark had shot 4 of 11, so she went over on that one.
Wow.
Look at
But yeah.
that.
I know.
You
But
go,
by the
girl.
way, isn't it odd to see that Michael, he didn't take a 3-pointer? I mean, because he came in when the NBA, I think the 3-point line, I mean, it wasn't as, every
Nowhere
shot
near
wasn't,
as prominent.
no,
yeah.
it was a lot of driving to the hoops.
Yep.
A lot of 15-foot jump
Mid-range.
shots.
Yep.
He didn't take one 3-pointer. Can you imagine like a rookie, superstar rookie not taking a 3-pointer in his rookie debut anymore? What happened?
No.
No.
Never. That's live or die by the
Be
sword.
cut. You're done.
What do you, still a goat's pace? Oh, good one. I like that. Not bad. All right. And I think we have,
One last one.
Yeah, we have one more. All right, we've been following this guy. I'm going to ask Jaclyn about this.
Okay.
Jaclyn, this guy made a $100 bet, parlay.
Okay.
He predicted the Texas Rangers would win the World Series. Taylor Swift's boyfriend's team would win the Super Bowl. Check. Thank you, Alex, checking him off.
Mhm.
And he took the Oklahoma City Thunder to win the NBA championship. $100 bet. So 2 of the 3 already hit. If the Thunder wins, he wins $1.7 million on a $100 bet. But what these online things do, they offer cash out options, kind of like deal or no deal. Like if you're starting, they'll go, hey, take this money. So it got up to a little over $100,000.
Yeah, it
right?
got over $100,000 when they were up 2-0.
Right.
And then they blew the 2-0 lead.
Right.
And so then.
So here's what he did, right?
Yeah. So then the buyout went
All
down.
right, guys.
Here he
about
is.
30,000.
Let's see what he does.
Last time. One hell of a ride.
2-1.
I got to go to a playoff game in OKC, and one of hell of an up and down here with the cash outs. Started at 11,000, got all the way up to 100,000, dropped all the way back down to 30,000, and right now we're at 80. And I said last night, if we win this game and they offer at least 80, I'm walking.
They heard him.
Well, they're offering 80, and I don't think I can take any more. I want to keep going, but I'm a single dad, and the money would be
I didn't know
wonderful.
that. No, it was
So
bad.
I want you guys to see it happen.
So he turns his camera.
Here's your 80,960.
Click.
Here we go, baby.
Click, click. Boom.
Are you sure? Yes.
$80,000.
Cash out, baby. There we go.
And apparently the footnote is he went out and lost it all in blackjack.
Oh, no.
Very sad. We'll see you tomorrow. No, anyway, no, he didn't. But $80,000.
Yeah.
And you're still, what do you think?
Well, so I had said they were up 2-0. They were up 1-0 in the series,
Okay.
and that's when it went up to over 100,000.
Right.
And then they lost both the next 2 games, and so then it went down to 30. And now they tied it at 2-2, so we went back up to 80 with Game 5 tonight.
What a roller coaster. Would
But-
you take the 80 payout at that point, or would have you taken it 100, or you would have let it ride or tried to hedge your bet?
I'm with Ryan. After Ryan said that, he made such a good point. You could definitely hedge.
But
from
there's
here
also
on.
these other places that you can now sell these tickets.
Yeah, I saw that.
So people would have paid $200,000.
Someone offered him a couple $100,000, I think, at one point.
Yeah.
That's when I go.
That's what you take.
Ticket's yours. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, he screwed up. That
If it wasn't for the kids, I would say like let it ride.
Let it ride. right.
But we have another season next year.
Yeah, and I didn't know he was a single dad. That's the first time he's ever mentioned that. So literally, I went, oh.
Yeah.
He didn't take his kid to the game.
Yeah, right. No, he did. All right, so Jaclyn Marfuggi Caprio, tell us when we can see you perform. Is it a schedule that you know that's set, or is it change or fluctuate?
We don't have it set, so
Right.
I do share the role with comedian Crystal Powell. So we like flip-flop. So today I do a show. She does both tomorrow. I do both Friday, and then it changes. But if you DM me, I can tell you when.
So we have your Instagram up there right now.
Yeah. So Magic Mike. Right now we only have one day off, which is Tuesdays. So we're doing Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Did you do 3 shows on Saturday?
We do 3 shows.
I saw because I see your post. You're like 3 shows Saturday. That's a lot.
Yeah. So I'm there, but then I'm also performing at Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club with Michael Yo.
Oh, I was like, when? Because I'm there this weekend.
I know.
Yeah.
And this is the hard thing. I want to come see you.
Well, if you're busy, you're busy. There'll be other shows. This Friday, 9:30. Saturday, 7:30, 9:30. But you can come see me. You can go see Jaclyn.
Yeah. I'm May 29th. It's a Wednesday at 7:30.
There you go.
So
That's the
come
next
see
one
us
we know.
there.
This has been an amazing show. Jaclyn, we appreciate it. Ann has a question.
I'm just saying that Andy Martello says they probably will not sell those cigars.
They will not carry that. Oh, Andy Martello's he works at a cigar store. They will not be selling the Kelsey Plum cigar?
He said they probably won't get those cigars.
Oh, because they're like going to be hard to get?
I'm not sure what he meant by it, but.
Andy, what did you do? Did you piss off Kelsey Plum? All right, tremendous show. Sorry we went a little long. Thank you to Daniel Pacheco for tossing us some money yesterday. Thank you for all of you. Thank you to Reno Paul. Alex, any final thoughts or words?
No, not really. Thank you for joining
Jaclyn.
us today.
Thank you, Alex.
Here we go. What a great show, Jaclyn. Thank you.
Ciao,
Follow her on
guys.
social media. Follow Alex White on Twitter. Alex White with 2 E's at the end. Ryan McCormick, you can also follow. I'm Frank Nicotero. We're back tomorrow with the Jeff Parles episode. And Friday, Alex will return. Punchlines. Line stands for Live in Nevada every show.